Hello there everybody, how you doing? So basically what I wanted to explain to you guys is first of all that I'm recording this at my girlfriend's house. So I don't have my microphone, I don't have my exact setup, so it probably sounds a little bit like poop. Also what I can't do is I can't really organize it so you guys can hear the battle sounds. So bear with me with the videos, I'm trying to do my best here. She went to school for a little while and I have a little bit of time to make some videos. So anyways, I am still playing on my account, of course, Super John Bombo, blah blah blah, 625 wins, 115 losses. I'm doing okay, but I'm losing more than I've been winning lately. I think it's because I've been going way too many random towers and really not trying enough. But what we can do is we can try for the most part today. I think my girlfriend's computer is actually better than mine right now, which is kind of crazy if you actually think about it. I have a pretty reasonable computer, but hers, she just bought her new computer like about a month ago. It's a laptop, but I went with her and I made sure she knew what was going on, made sure she got the right things. She was not very knowledgeable about everything, which is understandable. Most girls and most people actually don't know what they're looking for in a computer. They just look at the GBs and the RAMs and oh my god, what are all these things? Yeah, I actually know a little bit more about that than I would say most people. Anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try, pretty much our hardest. Of course, I have like a really poopy mouse here. I have a really bad one, so we're gonna have to see how well we can actually do it, how well we can actually play, or at least micro. I'm talking as loud as possible, so like I said, if it is quiet, I'm sorry. I really can't do anything about that, and we can't do anything with battle noises. I tried like organizing that like really fast for about 15 minutes, and it just wasn't working out for me, so I just have to say screw it. So we're on rail. And what the rail means is that we're gonna go probably late game. I mean, this guy's got a weird placed tack shooter. It's a reasonably placed tack shooter, just a weird placed tack shooter. I don't see that often. What that means is we're probably gonna make him lose a few lives, especially on the next level if we start thinking about blues against him. That's the good news. Right now I have a bunch of economy, probably even more than him, but he does have a nicely placed tack shooter. So I mean, I guess we're kind of even right now. It depends what he builds next. What I'm going to have to do is I'm probably going to have to keep sending out these blues and stuff like that to make him have to build something else besides this tack shooter. And that being the case, I'm guessing that he's probably going to build another tack shooter or something along those lines. But I'm just going to say screw it. I'm not even going to pinks for right now. I'm going to start sending out blues right away and not even worry about any of my lives right now. I like to go a lot of economy. If you guys know who I am, you guys know that I'm a pretty big fan of economy. This guy's a pretty big fan of economy as well. He's probably planning to go late game. So instead of building any extreme boomerangs or anything, I'm just going to stick here with my frag bombs, my 2-0 cannon, as well as I'll just get a 2-0 boomerang. That's going to allow me to do is going to pop a lot of these extra balloons, and some of these blues are going to get through. That's the sad thing. They're probably going to get through. We lost a couple lives here, but we're doing okay because I was able to buy that 2-0 boomerang and that 2-0 cannon in time. Now, also, this guy's losing quite a few lives as well, so we're right about even. We're right about even, and we both have an extreme economy. This is probably one of the best ways to get solid economies. Also, what I can do is I'm just going to send out a couple black balloons on the next level to kind of harm him a little bit. Not a ton of black balloons, but just enough. So I want to send out a couple black balloons in mixtures with my greens, and then eventually I do need to get a 2-3 boomerang for sure. Either a 3-0 or a 2-3, preferably a 2-3. Anyways, I'm slowly building up my economy here. I don't want to go too many blue balloons and then have me not be able to send out the black balloons at the time that I want to send them out. I want to send them out right away as soon as level 6 pops out. I'm mixing between blacks and greens just so you guys understand, and that's to make him lose a lot of lives. So here's some black balloons, here's some green balloons, and then also a couple more black balloons, and he's going to have to upgrade something, I think, to keep up with me. And he does, so he gets a 3-0 cannon, so that is good news for him. He's going to be able to pop all the black balloons, but also at the same time, I'm getting still a lot of economy, and I'm not really worrying about my lives too much because my frag bombs are just doing fantastic. He's got his cannon up, so we're just gonna say, you know what, we're gonna stop going. Yeah, we actually did a lot of damage to him, so that was pretty nice. We did a lot of damage. His 3-0 tack shooter was not perfectly placed, or at least didn't have enough popping power for those black balloons, or maybe I switched off between greens and blacks and caused him to have a lot of caused him to have his tack shooter pop a lot of greens instead of the blacks. What happens is the blacks are a little bit smaller than the greens, and every once in a while you'd actually have your tack shooter pop all the greens and miss all the blacks because they're bigger and wider. Anyways, the next level can be difficult. He's got a lot of money. He might go for a really fast regrow rush or something. If he does do that, all I want to do is get a 3-0 cannon, 3-2 cannon, something like that, and maybe just upgrade to a 3-0 boomerang really fast. Anyways, he's trying to go a little bit more economy on me, so I'll just keep sending out a little bit more economy as well. Just a little bit. I would like to go a pretty darn high economy. as much as possible, really. So, anyways, it's time. It's time, guys. Let's get our cannon up. Let's get our 3-0 cannon for now. In fact, let's get a 3-1 cannon. 3-1 cannons on this level are pretty darn important because this cluster bomb is able to pretty much affect the entire map. If you look, if this is like a perfect spot for a cluster bomb, it affects everything all the way over here, everything all the way over here, all the way up on the top here as well. It doesn't affect on the bottom as much, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We actually do a lot of damage anyways. So my economy is already over 1,000. Freaking fantastic. What I have to do is get a little bit more economy. I could probably die from some sort of big solid regrow rush, but if he does do that, you know, I'll just build a 3-0 boomerang really fast and we'll be okay. I'd like to go a little bit more economy. I'm going heavy economy this game, guys, and I just need to make sure I can get a some sort of mortar, a 2-3 mortar, at least a 1-3 mortar by level 12, and then if we can do that, we'll be fine. Alright, so we're at 1200 economy. I think that's a good time to stop. Instead of going the mortar, I'm going to start off with a monkey ace. I'm going to go with a 2-3 monkey ace. As far as placement goes, personally, I'd like to put it where my cannon's at right now, but it's not that big of a deal if I switch that a little bit. So this is going to not be full camo detection, but it's going to be a really solid amount of camo detection. 2 upgrades on the left side, and 3 on the right, and that is solid defense right there. That is a lot of popping power. You guys might not think it, but on this level especially, a lot of popping power. As far as sending out balloons, I could send out yellows, I could send out pinks. It really doesn't matter. I mean, pinks are probably just a little bit faster economy. And what he can do is he can probably send out some sort of camo LEDs against me in the next level, which is a totally reasonable thing to do. You know, send out some camo LEDs versus me if you want. But what that's going to allow me to do is just build a really quick mortar. So I definitely need more popping power. That's guaranteed. I need to get a 4-2 cannon or something like that to be able to pop all the things in the next level. And since he's not really rushing me, I'm just going to say, you know what, I'll just keep enough monies to be able to defend and go more economy. Like I said, economy is an important thing on this level. Make sure you get enough of it. I'm kind of hoping that he rushes me because that means he's going to be left with a lot less money than what he should have had. And there he goes. He's trying to rush me right now. I just need to get a 3-0 boomerang. I got my 4-2 cannon and my monkey ace as well. And I can just build a couple other things really fast here. Got 2 3-0 boomerangs, and we are able to destroy that entire rush. So we just kept enough money, so that was exactly what we needed to do. And now he has a lot less money. So I'm noticing what his weakness is right now. His weakness is definitely a solid ceramic regrow rush. So on the next level, I'm going to try for a ceramic regrow rush. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to defeat him with that regrow rush. That's why I'm going even more economy right now. But let's save up a little bit of money, and this level is pretty much over already. There's just a couple LEDs, so let's just send out this ceramic regrow rush on the next level. Here we got a $4,000 ceramic regrow rush, at least $5,000. $5,000 ceramic regrow rush. That's not really a hindrance to us if that goes away, because if that doesn't work on him, because look how much freaking money we have. We already have the $2,000 back. I'm really hoping that those 2 cannons are not enough popping power. They could be. They quite possibly could be, but it looks like some of those guys are actually starting to get through. A lot of those guys are regrowing into a lot more balloons, and we might actually win with this attack right here, especially if it lags. Oh my goodness. Yes. We just won that game. Fantastic. So that guy did not have enough popping power. What you want to do is not go too many cannons like that. I think we beat him more because of lag than anything else, but still, he should play for the ability of his computer. My computer is a little bit better. What I like to do is if I know if somebody else has a better computer than me, I usually try and rush him a little bit earlier. So anyways, this guy's pretty darn bad. I mean, I do sometimes lose to the people that I say are bad, and that's okay. That means I made a stupid mistake, and I usually agree that I made a stupid mistake. I also go a lot of random towers against these type of people, which allows me to have I'm kind of at a disadvantage because of that. I mean, look at the towers we got. Kind of bad towers overall. But that's not a problem. We can beat this guy. This guy's got a 2-to-1 win ratio, but it's just because he's so inexperienced that we will be able to beat him probably fairly easily, even with these kind of bad towers. All I need to do is stick with my cannons. So I'm going to have to stick with cannons. What I want to do is get a solid cannon right in the middle here, and eventually we're going to get that guy up to a 3-0 cannon. But for right now, we're just going to keep him on close. And he's going to keep popping all those red balloons. Eventually, I'll get him up to frag bombs. Depending on if he rushes me with a lot of red balloons or if he rushes me with blue balloons, I might get a dart monkey or something like that. But what he's got is he got a 2-0 boomerang right now, which means he's probably going to get a 3-0 or a 3-0 boomerang before he gets anything else. So he is rushing me with these blue balloons. So what I want to do is I want to get this guy right here. I'm going to put him on last, upgrade him up to 1, 2, 3, and that should be enough. Enough popping power on those blue balloons for now. We probably will lose a couple lives here, but that's not too big of a deal. He's got a cannon and a boomerang, which is a really solid thing for him to get right now. He's definitely got some solid ideas. He's not bad at all. He's kind of impressed me right now. I was expecting, most noob cakes don't start with boomerangs and cannons. They usually start with ninjas and something silly. Something silly indeed. Sometimes spike factories. I see a lot of spike factories for noob cakes. They really don't understand that those are just plain terrible. Anyways, it was a good idea for him to rush me with these space blues. Besides that, he's getting a lot less economy. What I would have noticed is that I wasn't beating my enemy with these space blues, so I probably would have gotten something a little bit different instead of those space blues after I realized that none of them were getting through. So anyways, he's starting to rush me with pinks. So in that case, what you do is all you have to do is get a 3-0 cannon. So you just wait a little bit, wait just a little bit. I'll get my frag bombs first, and then eventually I'll get my cluster bombs, and I will be able to own all of these blues fairly easily. And then just start with your economy again. Once you get frag bombs, you're totally fine. I also have this dart monkey here. He's just kind of a help. He'll help out a lot versus the black balloons and stuff. But what I need to do for black balloons is get either a dartling gun or just another 2-3 dart monkey. Or yeah, just a 0-3 or a 2-3 dart monkey. As far as my enemy goes, he got his cluster bomb up, so I'm not gonna be able to do very much damage to him. He's also got that spike factory, which means I'm starting to see his weakness is going to be camo balloons. Unless he gets a mortar, his weakness is going to be camo balloons for sure. So just looking ahead there, level 12s, we could probably beat him on level 12. We'll have to see what happens. But on level 6, if he starts sending out blacks versus me, I'm going to definitely have to get another 0-3 dart monkey for sure. And what I want to do is I actually want to get this guy up to 2-3. The reason why I want to do that is because he'll have a little bit better range and he'll start shooting more straight down here instead of keep aiming over here. Because balloons keep. Okay, so there we go. He started to send out blacks against me, so we want to just keep this guy on last. Put this guy on last as well. 1, 2, and 3, and that'll pop all of the black balloons. Hopefully, at least. And we got a couple black balloons through. Actually, we're getting kind of a lot of black balloons through. Kind of a lot. Probably too many. And we're down quite a few lives, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to say, screw it, I need to keep these guys on strong. So just in case any black balloons do come around, I need something against those guys. Level 8 already, so holy crap, we usually don't go in economy this late. So definitely his weakness is going to be camo balloons, so I'm just going to stop my economy right now. I don't need to go late game. Definitely just need to stop right around level 12 or so. So anyways, I'm really hoping these dart monkeys are able to pop all of the black balloons, and he's still doing pretty solid stuff versus those black balloons right there. Kind of surprisingly, actually. So what do? I'll just get a dartling gun. I don't have any camo detection either. Holy crap. I just realized that. I don't have any camo detection at all. So what I want to do is I want to just rush him with a lot of pink balloons on level 12. I'm just going to survive long enough until level 12. That's basically what I want to do. And if I need to, I'll get my 4-2 cannon. My 4-2 cannon will for sure be able to, oh man. Holy crap, black balloon's coming from that direction too. So I wanted to get that 4-2 cannon. What I'm going to do is on level 12, I'm going to sell my 4-2 cannon. And it's going to be a ton of money. The sad thing is I'm not going to have any popping power for anything on level 12. Which is not really going to be that much, it's just a couple of regrow yellows and stuff, so my dart monkey should be able to deal with that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to send out a bunch of camo pinks right now. So we're going to send out camo and pinks. $7,000 worth of camo pinks. He doesn't have enough camo detection, even with that spike factory. It's going to be quite a bit of popping power, but we just have more than enough to actually go through his entire defense and do all 150 lives of damage. And there we go, we are victorious. We did lose some lives there on the very end. We also started sending out some camo leads, which is an okay idea, but if he sent out camo pinks, he would have actually overran them. So we're going to play one more game for you guys, just in case this is just a terrible frickin' video. I have no idea. It's probably pretty quiet. We're used to background noise. We're used to seeing hearing the pops and hearing the music and stuff like that. Sadly enough, today I can't do that. And here's Cumus squared. So this guy, wait, did we just play this guy? 26. I don't know. We'll just go random again. So what do we got on this level? We got mortars. We got mortars. I think we're gonna have to start off with a wizard. So I'm gonna start off with one wizard. Put this guy on last, right up here. Put this guy on last. Get a 0-1 wizard first. That's what I love to do, and then eventually a 1-1 wizard. Now we have a 1-1 wizard, and that should be enough popping power for the first 2 levels. But just in case, what I want to do as soon as I can, I'd like to get a spike factory up. I know I say spike factories are terrible, but because I don't really have that much popping power or that much accurate popping power at all. I mean, I could get a lightning wizard or something like that, but I'd rather get more economy. It's only $700 for that spike factory. So if I can get that guy up, I'll feel safer than what I am right now. But this guy's not rushing me at all. This guy's not sending out any balloons, so I mean that's good news for me. He's kind of a nubcake as well. And by the way, if you hear my chair squeaking, this is my girlfriend's chair. Yep, it is. It's just squeaking all day, squeaking the entire time. And I can't stand completely still. I would try, but I'm just not good at standing still or sitting still. So we have a lot of economy so far. You know, I'm doing pretty darn good. Over 300 already, round 3. And as soon as I can, I'll start sending out the blue balloons in the next level. I'm noticing that his weakness is definitely lots and lots of these close balloons like that. The non-space balloons, the grouped balloons right here, all these blues and greens and stuff like that. Actually, you know what? He just got a good thing for him. He just got this captured right here, the blade shooter. The blade shooters are good versus grouped balloons, so his weakness is not really a weakness as much anymore. So anyways, we definitely don't have enough popping power. He could rush me with some blacks and I would get overrun. So I have to be slightly careful here. I have to get ready to build my spike factory, get ready to build another wizard or whatever I need. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to stop right around 400 economy, 450 probably. I don't know exactly. As soon as he starts rushing me, I'm probably going to stop, or around 450. So let's see. I'm really hoping that he doesn't rush me with black balloons, but it is definitely a reasonable thing for him to rush me with blacks. So 450, that is a solid number to stop. I'll get my spike factory up just in case. Here's my spike factory. The reason why I put it kind of on the very, very edge of the map right here is because they're all going to pile up in kind of like one exact spot, which is definitely nice. You want them to get in one spot because that's where it does all the popping power. It doesn't let any balloons regrow or anything like that, which is definitely nice. And now what I can do is I can get some lightning monkeys. So I want to get at least one lightning monkey. And then what I want to do is probably save up for a laser cannon. Oh, you know what? Let's just start saving up for the laser cannon right now. I can put it right over, I don't know. How about here? I don't know. Where should I put it? I want to put it on the longest straight path. So I guess right here is probably a reasonable spot to put it. But also regrow camos and stuff can actually overrun me just a little bit, which is very sad. But anyways, I want to get a 2-1. So a 2-1 is the best Dartling gun you can get for around like 7, 8, 9, 10. But if you can get the laser cannon, you know, I mean, just get it. Now what I'm noticing is he doesn't have any camo detection just yet. Actually, you know what? I have a freaking mortar. I have a mortar for full camo detection, but I don't have enough popping power with my wizards. So regrow balloons would own me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up for the laser cannon. But if I can, instead of getting the laser cannon, I'll just rush him right around level 12, level 13. You know, he doesn't have any camo detection right now. But if he does get a mortar, regrow balloons are still going to overwhelm him. So I'll just overwhelm him with those regrow balloons. And we will easily win the game. Level 11's coming up fast. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. So he's going for that Blade Maelstrom right there. Blade Maelstrom is definitely a good thing, but you know, he doesn't have a camo detection, so you know that's kind of sad. We'll just upgrade this, and a couple pink balloons, $4,000 with pink balloons, and that is an easy win for us. Sadly enough, you know, sadly enough. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please press like. Like I said, I'm sorry about, you know, this video being quiet or whatever. This is not going to be like all of my videos, just this one for right now. So thanks for watching, and have a great day.